Hey, hello. I can't see the chat. What is happening? This is not going to make for a very exciting live stream if I can't see the chat. Hmm. Hmm. Well, hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, what's going on? I can see the chat if I pop it out into a different thing. Hello, everyone. I'm going to keep trying to work on this and see if I can get the chat up because I think if I end it, I think if I end the stream, then it's gone. And so I don't want to do that. So if I pop it out into a different, let's see. Bear with me. I am sorry. We are having some slight technical difficulties. Hold on. Hmm. Let's see, is somebody trying to help me? No. Well, I'll get started and I'll just flip back and forth between the two of them. Hello, everyone. I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop and happy Monday to all of you. Today is Monday, May 16th, 2022. And today we're here for our Flosstube. And I'm so glad to see that there are a bunch of you here. I cannot see the chat like I normally can. But if I open it in a new window, I can see it. So I'll be flipping back and forth. So let's see who is here. Hello, Tammy S. Good afternoon from the most beautiful day here in Johnson Creek. It is gorgeous out today. Temperature's good. It's gorgeous. Hello, Felicia. Hello, Ruth P. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Lori. Hello, Indy Quilter. Hello, Sandy, Debbie, Janine, Kathy, Lonnie, Debbie. Oops, I lost my spot. Amy, hello. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Stephanie, Diane, Marcia, Janet, Wendy, Kim, Angie. I'm off today, so working on a block of the month project. Just had last week's live stream on replay when the live notice came up. Yay, so glad you're here, Angie. Hello, Jen. Hi, everyone. I just made it in time. Just walked in with the puppers from the vet. They got pedicures. Oh, nice. My Henry is due for a little grooming himself. Hello, Vicky. Jen says, I've been having trouble for a week with the chat. Can't see it over the video anymore. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Usually it's like to the right of the video for me. And this is the first time that's ever happened. So I don't know what's going on. Hello, Jillian. Thank you for joining. Hello, Gayleen. Can you minimize your video and see the chat on the side? No, I tried that. It's still down. I don't know. It's still down. But at least I can see it in a new window. So at least I can still chat with you. Make videos smaller, not close it. Yeah, I tried that. I minimized it and it didn't work. I've got like this ninja guy where my chat normally is. Like there's an error or they're trying to fix it. I don't know. Does anybody know what that means? He looks like a he looks like he has a weapon or like a tool. I don't know. Hello, Martha, 61 here in the Bay Area. Hello, Carol. Hello, Mary Jo. Hello, Louise from Florida. Hope you are feeling well. Finished my chicken salad top. Am ordering the back from you today. What is the next quote by Lori we are doing? The next one we're doing is Farmhouse Star. And the kits are ready. They're in the shop. They are shipping now. Farmhouse Star is the next one. It starts on May 30th. So that's the next Lori Holt quote we are doing. Hello, Brandy. Must be technical difficulties day here at work. Our servers were just down just a few minutes ago. Several folks went home. Oh no. Kim, hello. How was your anniversary? It was good. So it was kind of a normal day for the most part. I didn't know that my husband had taken the day off of work. And he had done it before he knew that the kids didn't have school. They had like an in-service day on Friday. So he was going to surprise me with trying to plan out a day of doing something. And then that all kind of fell to pieces because, I mean, we could have still done something, but the kids were at home. And so we just kind of stayed home and had somewhat normal day on Friday. I was trying to get a lot of work done, so I was working most of the day, and the day kind of fluctuated throughout the day. Like my oldest daughter was supposed to have soccer, but we had storms come through Friday night, so her soccer practice got canceled. But Friday night we did go out. We didn't go out for very long, but we did go out. We went out for dinner, which is the first time in a year that the two of us have been out by ourselves. We went out last year for our anniversary, and that was last time. And it was funny because last year on our anniversary, we said, we should try to really make an effort to do this every month. Like just set aside time. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We don't have to go out to eat every time. We don't, we can just like go walk around, shop, do just simple stuff, but set aside time to spend together. And we were like, we should do this every month. Like, let's try to plan to do it every month. And then we didn't do it the whole year until our next anniversary. So go figure. But we did go out. We had a nice dinner out and we stopped at a few stores. But then we headed back home. We wanted to be home in order to put our little one down for the night. So it was quick. I remember we both said this was not enough time. Like it just feels like it went super fast. So clearly that's a good sign. Like we were both enjoying it. We wanted it to last longer. And then we headed back home and the kids surprised us with cake. So we had some anniversary cake. And then we put our little one to bed and sat down with the other kids and watched a show with them. So it was really nice. Like you just forget about all that stuff, like being out by yourself without a million people talking to you and vying for your attention or asking questions. And you can walk into a restaurant and your husband grabs your hand and you're not holding hands with little ones or stuff like that. Like it's just nice to have that space to be a couple again, which doesn't happen so much when you're in the daily grind of home life and work and kids and getting kids to activities. Like you're just running so much, you don't really have a chance to be a couple, and sometimes it's easy to forget what that's like. So it was really nice to get out and have that time. Anyway, that was a really long answer to a very simple question. Our anniversary was great. Felicia, hello, hello, hello. Angie, oh, I already said hello to you. Oh, Angie said, did you book? I did book my tickets for Garden of Quilts. However, I got an email yesterday, Friday, Saturday, I don't know, sometime over the weekend that they changed all of the information for my flight. And so now it's like a completely different flight. So you have a chance to either cancel it and rebook or to accept the changes. And so I have to look into all of that. So yes, I booked it, but now I might have to change it. But it's pretty official that it's happening. Hello, Colleen. How are you? How are you doing, my friend? Hello, Deborah. Happy belated birthday to you. I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Janet. Okay, this is weird. Like, how do I get to the rest? How do I get to the rest of the stuff? Sounds like a great time. It was a good time. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Rhonda. That sounds lovely. Mike and I go out and end up talking about art the whole time. We did do that a little bit. And then it was like, okay, we can talk about this stuff later. Let's talk about other stuff. So, okay. So this is part of what happened. We were talking about like, remembering years ago, like when we first started dating or when early in our relationship. And I was saying, like, what do you like? I remember everything. It's like I have a steel trap for a brain. And so I can remember where we went, like what time of year it was, what we did. I can remember what I was wearing. In some cases, I can remember what he was wearing. Like I just remember stuff like that without trying to. It's not like I've quizzed myself over the years to commit it to memory. I just remember it. And so I was asking him questions like, "Oh, what do you remember about this or this?" Kind of just reminiscing about life years and years ago. And that man can remember nothing. Like he barely remembers who he's married to, I swear. So I was like, "What is your deal? You don't remember anything about this or this or this?" And he's like, "No." And then I made a comment to him that I was going to share with you guys and ask if anybody else has husbands like that. Except the phrase that I used was, I'm going to ask if anybody else has a husband who has a memory like an elephant. He busted up laughing. Do you ever say the wrong thing sometimes where you get like those sayings mixed up? Well, that happens to me all the time. So apparently I have a steel trap memory for events and things, like um emotional significance maybe, but I don't have a good memory for sayings, phrases that are popular sayings like that. I get them wrong all the time. So he laughed so hard that he nearly drove us off the road. He was like, "That's not the saying." So he had a good laugh at my expense. That was fun. Deborah says, "Thank you. It was the best ever. 65 is good. Oh, that's good. I was lucky enough to get to spend the weekend with Colleen at a retreat." I think I saw that. How was the retreat? Did you guys have fun? It looked like you had fun. I'm happily exhausted, but definitely not happy about swollen ankles and feet. Oh, kick your feet up and do some stitching today. Kara says, "Hello on my way home from school." Yay, Kara. Thank you, Deborah. It was a good anniversary. That memory will pass. I used to be that way, and now it's I'm sure will. Colleen says, "You are a sweet, wonderful soul. It's definitely hilarious too." Rhonda says, "It was my birthday Friday there." It was. Happy birthday. I'd been telling everyone I was going to be 72. My hubby said that day you are going to be 71. Yeah, sometimes I have to do the math to remember my my age. Or I'll look at my husband, I'll say, "How old are you?" Because I know I'm a year younger than him. Well, 11 months younger than him. Sandy, he's such a boy. He is. Diane says, "My husband remembers everything and I nothing much." Oh, really? So it's opposite for you. 70 says, "Right back at you, Clean. I so hope we can do it again soon. Same here. And when chatting with me, you have to be really good at charades to help me find my words. You are also good and remembering customers' orders and keeping us all organized." Well, I hope so. Some days maybe not as good as others. My hubby is good about important dates in our relationship, but I'm better about the details of events. Sherry, hello, Sherry. Work meeting interfering with my stitchy time. Darn it. Cindy, yes, I have a very detailed memory too. I remember tiny details that apparently no one else pays attention to. Yes. Thank you, Kara. Kim says, yes, men are so funny. My husband remember stuff, but he's not very observant, and his job is to be observant. I guess he turns it off at home. He's tired of being observant by the time he gets home. My birthday is next week. I will be 68 or 69. Depends on my mood and my math. Happy early birthday, Colleen. I hope you have a great birthday. A great, great birthday. And Rhonda, I hope you had a great birthday. Jillian, yep, 1 year younger too. And I do the same. Oh, see, that's how it goes. My chat is still not back. Okay, so I have some goodies to share with you today. I pulled some stuff. I sent out a newsletter today that was chock full of information. One of the things that was in there was I had lots of cross-stitching stuff to share with you too. Was granny square information. So I included a lot of granny square information in there in the newsletter. Including the fact that we have been talking about this since last August. Can you believe that? We have been talking about Granny Square Along and getting ready for the Granny Square Along and planning for it since last August. I can't believe it's been that long. And now the time is almost here. I mean, it's a few weeks away and we're going to be kicking off the Granny Square Along with Lori. So I've been adding to my stack. I started putting it in this little lunchbox. One of the questions I have for you guys is, what are you putting your squares in? Can people post to our Happy Little Stitchers group what you guys are keeping your squares in? Because I'm looking for a fabulous idea of ways to store these, because I have just been putting them in my crochet bag. My crochet bag is getting really full. And then these are just kind of flopping around in there. So I kind of like to have a nice place to put it. Right now I have it in this lunchbox, but I feel like this lunchbox needs to be full of chocolate. So I don't want to keep them in there. I would like to do something else. So I would love it if people could post pictures of how you are storing your in progress granny squares that you're making. But the big thing, so I put together this little mock-up kind of fun declaration of joining Happy Little Stitch Shop for the Granny Square Along this summer. So it's a little picture that says, yes, I am joining the Granny Square Summer of Fun with Lori and Happy Little Stitch Shop. So I thought it would be fun for people, because oftentimes I get asked questions, who is doing this? Who is participating in it? Because people want to connect with other people who are doing it. And Happy Little Stitchers is a great way to do that. But this is also a great way to spread the word about the Granny Square Along that's going on this summer, and also about Happy Little Stitch Shop. So I thought it would be fun if people could take a screenshot of that, or save that photo to your photos and then post it to your social media to share with everybody that you're joining in the Granny Square Summer of Fun with Happy Little Stitch Shop. So I made a few more over the weekend. I'm going to try to step it up a little bit now that we are getting closer. I've been doing it kind of casually, but I'm going to try to step it up and do maybe 2 or 3 a day. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try to do a few more a day with that. And then I haven't done a ton of stitching. I have to keep going back to see. Let me see what people are saying. Colleen, that's exciting. Happy early birthday. We are both May babies. Sandy says, happy early birthday. I hope you have a great birthday week and day. Thank you, Sandy. Jen, how about one of the Lori tins? I did think about that. I think all of mine are in use. But maybe I'll have to see if I can empty one of that, because that was the first thing that came to my mind. But it's a little bit big. I don't know. I looked into, on Amazon, you can get those crafting bins, like a 5-inch square crafting bin. And I did look at that, and I'm debating about, but it's not very big. Those crafting bins are kind of small. So you'd have to have like multiple of them to hold all of your granny squares, unless you got a bigger one. And then you do like, if you got a 10-inch square one, then you could do like 4 piles. So that's why I'm looking for ideas. Alicia, a lunchbox full of chocolate sounds like perfect lunchbox. I agree. So that's my plan with this, is to have a little secret stash in my sewing room with a little bit of chocolate in there. It was the 6th, long gone. Me and Daleen share the same birthday, so she outed me this year. Stitching with Sisters. Thank you, Rhonda. Your newsletter mentioned having our crochet tools. Are you expecting to have the starter kit by the 6th? I am not, I don't think. Let me look quick on Riley Blake Design's website. I feel like that is back ordered till July. And that's about the time that a lot of their back ordered thread or yarn is coming in, is in July. So I think the ETA for that is July. But let me look quick. Well, I'm going to reach out to my person about that and just see what she says. Blocking board. We'll see what she says. I don't know. I would estimate July, but I'll see what she says and I can update you guys again when I hear more about that. Happy birthday. Kara says, I'm always amazed that you don't write down notes as you talk. I can remember silly stuff, but names and dates are iffy. Happy birthday. Where is that invitation posted? Louise, it's in the newsletter. And then how about if I just put it really quick to make it easy for you guys? I will put it in our Happy Little Stitcher group really fast. So sorry, I usually don't post. I usually don't post stuff like that but that's an easy in that group, because I try to have it be about, projects that we're all working on and stuff like that, which I guess this is a project that we're working on. So I just posted it to our Happy Little Stitcher group, that picture. So you can take a screenshot of it or grab it and save it to your photos and then post it to Instagram. Make sure to tag me because I would love to see it. And post it. If you're just on Facebook and you're not on Instagram, post it and tag Happy Little Stitch Shop, and let's spread the word, because we're only a few weeks away. And I'm putting in another big order, I hope today, for all the chunky thread that I can get that's not on back order. So Louise, I just posted it in the Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. That picture is also in the newsletter that was sent out this morning at around 11 o'clock my time. And then I will post it to Instagram once I get done here today. Margaret says, I'm not crocheting, but if I were, I might try one of the cute boxes at the table. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Jen says you'll fill it up in no time with 3. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to go pretty fast. I think time to make a new project bag, right? I need more project bags. I do love project bags, but I don't make them, but I do need to have more. How about storing them in another project bag? Yeah, that's a good idea. Hello, Lori. T-minus 10 days until I move. Stephanie, tonight's packing project is cross-stitch stuff. I've held off packing that, but I think it's time. Plus, I have to sneak my purchases from the weekend in there too. Good luck. T-minus 10 days. Wow, that went really fast. Happy Monday, Carrie. I just picked up Build on Love from the framer, and it turned out so beautiful. We'll post photo later. I cannot wait to see it. Hello, Jane. Okay, so I have not gotten much stitching time in lately, and that's kind of bumming me out, but I did get a little bit of this done over the weekend. So my goal is to hurry up and finish this so that I can make into pillows all of the ones from stitch card set D. Is this D? Yeah, stitch card set D. So this is the progress that I've made on that. I'm almost done with it. This is going to be done lickety split, and then I hope to have time to turn these all into pillows. May is kind of a bit of a scattered month, I will tell you, because school is wrapping up. So there's lots of end of school year activities, and there are graduations, and there are, just lots of things going on in May. So it's a little bit of a scattered month for me. So I'm hoping to get those pillows made. Brandy, buy another lunchbox, one for project, another for secret chocolate stash. Hello, Sue. Listening while I'm dyeing all the yarn. Hello, Valeria. Jillian, I've been trying to every day minus a few. Nice. Now you want Hershey's Kisses. Now, when you have your Hershey's Kisses, the big question is, do you dip it in peanut butter or do you just eat them plain? Okay, so today I thought that I pulled a bunch of cross stitch fabric that we have in the shop to share with you guys. And then I have a bunch of cross stitch charts. Some of them are new and some of them are not, but I'm going to share these charts with you. Okay, so I pulled a variety of cloth, some 14, some 16, some 25, 28, 32, 40. Here's the update. Legacy Fiber Arts cloth. I have a box already. There's another box on the way to me. The one that I have now has linen in it. The one that's on the way to me has Aida in it. My goal was to get all that linen cut up and posted online so that it would be ready for today. However, I did not accomplish that task. There were things happening over the weekend, soccer tournaments, stuff like that. And so I did not get it done like I had hoped. But I pulled for you today what I have left in the shop right now of Legacy Fiber Arts cloth. There's not much of it, but I'm going to share what I have left. And then my goal is to get that stuff cut up this week and get it posted online. So sorry that it didn't get done by today. That was my goal, but it is coming very soon. So first up, we have Boston Tea Party 16 count Aida by Legacy Fiber Arts. This is fabulous for anybody who's looking for a hand-dyed, subtly modeled Aida. That's a great one. This is another fabulous one. This is 14 count Dunes at Dusk. You can see kind of that very subtle. It's not like a harsh modeling. It's very subtle. And then 16 count fat quarter of Dunes at Dusk. Okay. And then we have 36 count linen. This is a fat half of New England Gray. This one is very pretty, very subtle modeling throughout. 36 count linen. This is a fat quarter of New England Gray. So that one is still in stock. This one is beautiful. This is a fat half, 36 count linen of Nor'easter. Nor'easter, fat half. Here's a fat quarter of 36 count Nor'easter. And a fat quarter of 36 count Low Tide. This one is really lovely too. And a fat half of 36 count Low Tide. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. This one is really pretty. I'm already like thinking, what could I stitch on that? Those are pretty. Okay, and then we have, I have some Lugana here to share with you. Of course, we have white Lugana. A lot of people have been asking for that. So this is 25 count Lugana in white. We have 25 count Lugana in pewter by Zweigart. This is one of my favorites, to just like a nice neutral basic color. This is mushroom, 28 count Lugana in mushroom. It's very pretty. And 28 count Lugana in light ash gray. It's a very light gray. And then this one is a 16 count Ada in whitewash. It's like, you know, it's like whitewash boards. I think it's fabulous. And there's a cross stitch called Let Freedom Ring by Silver Creek. I should have pulled it. What was I thinking? It just occurred to me right now because every time I see this cloth, I see this in my mind. I see this chart stitched on it. Is it called Let Freedom Ring? Freedom Reigns. Let me find it and I will show it. It's by Silver Creek Samplers. Freedom Reigns. And I see this in my mind all the time on this print. I don't know why. Freedom Reigns. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of the barn. And so I think it says the bell proclaims on Liberty Hill, freedom reigns and always will. So this is Freedom Reigns. We have that in the shop. And this is Whitewash Board by Fabric Flare in 16 count Ada. It's a fat quarter of that. All right, let me see if anybody has anything to say. Ooh, about all of that. Debbie, Rhonda, my granddaughter graduates Sunday. She grew up way too fast. Oh my goodness, I totally understand that. Carrie, my kitten loves the tiny pillows and bats them all over the house. That is really funny. Sandy says, I can't open the photo of the crochet announcement from the email that you sent out. So I think if you just take a screenshot of it, Sandy, that you can take a screenshot of it, crop it so that it's just the photo, and then be able to use it that way. But it's also, if it's not working in the newsletter, then I just posted it to our Happy Little Stitchers group. So it's out there. I usually love dark chocolate, but I do love some plain kisses. I sometimes dip dark chocolate in peanut butter, though. That's what I do. I don't like dark chocolate. I only like milk chocolate, but I dip it in peanut butter. Hello, LFA. Been enjoying all your pretty yarn Instagram posts. They are yummy, says Brandy. Boston Tea Party. Felicia, for This Is the Day. Okay. So I think I'm going to pull it and I want to see it in front of me. So if you want some modeling for This Is the Day, I think that this could work beautifully. For me personally, I feel like that This Is the Day stitch, I like the idea of a clean, like a crisp, clean background for that stitch. But if you like subtle modeling, I think Dunes at Dusk might be better than Boston Tea Party for This Is the Day. Here they are compared to each other. Let me see. So this one is just a little more brown. This one is a little bit lighter. And I think that Dunes at Dusk could be great for This Is the Day. Let me show you the backs. Let's see if I can do it without too much glare. They're kind of similar, but this one is slightly darker. So that's what I would lean towards. But, you know, you could do whatever you think would look good. Kim says, as low tide gray beige. It's kind of a beige color. I would say It is grayish beige. Yes, it is kind of both, but I would say it has more of a beige tone to it than gray. It's hard. The lighting, it's hard to get it just right in the lighting. But yeah, no way that I show you. This is like the best true example that I can show you. But it does have a gray feel to it, like cement. That's what the closest thing that I can think of. It kind of reminds me of cement, kind of gray, but kind of tan or beige, if that makes sense. I think low tide is fabulous. I really like it. Like, I really like it. I want to figure out what to stitch on this one. And Dunes at Dusk. I both of those. And Boston Tea Party too. I mean, I could totally see all of these being used for something. Valeria, you would. Well, it's online. So if you go search for Low Tide at happylittlestitchshop.com, then it should pop up for you. Do you have the little pillow for crochet? Do I have the little pillow for crochet? I don't have the little pillow for crochet. Oh, yay, Debbie. I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. What count is Dunes at Dusk? So do I have it in both? Dunes at Dusk is 14 count, the one that I have here. That's the one that I have in stock right now, but I do have 16 count coming. So the Dunes at Dusk that I have in the shop right now is 14 count. I need it's so pretty, Valeria. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Dunes at Dusk. I think you're right. It's lighter. Yeah. Yeah. And which I think goes better with that, what the model is stitched on for This Is the Day, because I think it's a little bit lighter. It reminds me of lamb's wool. So it kind of has that lighter feel to it. I've never dipped kisses in peanut butter. Now I'm going to find some kisses. Surely I have some in my house. I do love apples. And I love apples and peanut butter too. I eat that as well. Valeria, thank you so much. Valeria just gave us a super chat. Thank you so much, Valeria. Walking dog commenting is not working. I love apples dipped in peanut butter. I knew what you meant, and I love them too. So it's almost a creamy color. Yes. Yes. I don't have those pillows from Laura Hart. So she makes the pillows to go inside of the pillows. They're not something that are for sale, but those little pin cushions, those little granny square pin cushions are super cute. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about making some of those. I think that those would be really cute to have. You're welcome, Felicia. Just posted the crochet. Yay, Jen. Thank you so much. That's awesome. It helped. Oh no. Now everything is gone. Can you guys still see me? Like now I can't even see video of myself on here. What is happening? You see my camera is still on. Like, oh, there I am. The chat is still not up though. What tools do I absolutely need to get started the crochet along? Okay, Sandy. So the things that I pull out to use every time, obviously the crochet hooks. You're going to need a bunch of skeins of yarn. So, you know, if you want to be conservative with your start, I would say 8 to 10 skeins of yarn is a good place to start. But it depends on what you're making. Like if you're just making a pillow, then you won't need as many bordering skeins. So as you can see here, I have 4 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have my border color. So that's how you're going to plan it out. If you want to do like random, like a really scrappy granny square along, which is what I'm doing. Like all of my 4 middle colors are just random and I'm making it very scrappy. That's what I'm doing. But some people are maybe doing all of theirs in different shades of blue or different shades of pink or different shades of whatever. So that's the first thing to figure out is what do you want the middle to look like? Do you want it to be scrappy? If you want it to be scrappy, then I would say 8 to 10 skeins of scrappy yarn is a good place to start. Then you're going to need to figure out what color you want for the border. I chose gray for the border. My original border color choice was going to be denim, but because denim is on back order, I switched to gray, which will work out really nice actually because our couch is gray and it kind of goes with our living room. So pick out your border color. If you're going to do an Afghan like I'm doing, then you probably need about 10 skeins of your border color to start. I don't know if that will do the whole thing. It depends on the size you want your Afghan to be. If you're doing a pillow, then I would say probably 2 to 3 skeins for the border color, maybe 3 to 4, because you're going to do the pillow both sides in granny squares. So it depends on what your project is going to be, but I would say 8 to 10 scrappy colors to start. And then if you're doing an Afghan, probably 10 border skeins in the border color that you pick. If you're going to do a pillow, maybe, 4 to 5 to be safe. Does that help, Sandy? I hope that helps. Oh, and so then you need your hooks for sure, and embroidery scissors for sure, the yarn needles for sure. And that's really it. When I sit down to do it, those are the main things that I do to make these squares: scissors, hooks, yarn needles, and yarn, and that's it. The other stuff I think will come into play later, but it's not something that you need right away to get started. So hopefully that helps. Do you have any? I do have a few of the samplers in, Jillian. Yes, I think I have. Sampler 1 is no longer available, but I have 2, 3, and 4, I think, available. I can't remember if we're out of stock of any of those, but 2, 3, and 4, I believe, are in the shop. Of the little sampler packages, yes, they're in there. So if you search for, you can either go to the menu. So on our website at the very top of the page, there's a menu not that. So if you're on our home page, if you go to the menu, those 3 lines, and if you go to crochet, and then click on chunky thread, all of our chunky thread will pop up. It looks like number 2 is sold out and number 4 is sold out, but we still have number 3 available. So yes, it is out there. Yes, says Galen, I see you. I see you. Yes, we see you. You look and sound fine here. Oh, good. Wanting to do the crochet along, but having twin babies next week. Not sure. Time will allow. Oh, Erin, congratulations. It might be a fabulous little respite for you having the little ones around, but I completely understand you might want to hold off until you settle in to your new routine. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm so excited for you. Are you you must be close to full term then, I would assume, like 36 weeks or later. And do you know what you're having? Is your border Riley Gray? Yes, my border is Riley Gray. Like I said, I was going to do denim, but I switched. But I think that this will work out. Riley Gray will be good. I like it. So yes, Riley Gray is my border. The yarn samplers are a good place to start and start buying the skeins. That's what I did. Yes. Wow, Erin, congratulations. I've decided on nutmeg. Oh, good, Debbie. Yes, congratulations, Erin. I want to hear more about it. Thank you. That is great. That's exactly what we. Okay, good. The shop set is sold Sold the cloth. Huh, I'll have to look at that. Louise says, "Do I remember correctly that you or Lori is going to be to demo finishing quilting and rickrack application? How is the chicken salad quilt going to be quilted?" Are you talking chicken salad quilt? Um, so I know that to add the rickrack, Lori already has a video out there for that. So that is on her YouTube channel, I want to say. If you search on YouTube for Lori Holt rickrack or vintage trim, I think you'll find what she says about that. So I think that's already out there. And then she already has hers quilted. She did a blog post about it for the big finish. So if you search for chicken salad big finish, you should see how hers was quilted. I am going to hang mine here for this week for the 2 lives, and then I'm going to get it in the mail and send it off to person who's going to quilt it for me, which I'm super excited about it. And then when it gets back, I'm going to add the rickrack and the binding to it and get it all finished up. Get it all finished up. Love the scrappy with one border color. Lori's is so cute with linen colors. Hers is really cute with the linen color. And the one that she does in that little picture that you guys are posting to Instagram, it has a white as the border color. And that really makes the colors pop. So I think white is adorable, especially Erin for little babies. My gosh, like what are you having? Babies, number 6, 7, a boy and a girl surprise. Oh my goodness. That is exciting. So how cute would it be to do the white borders with blues and the white borders with pinks? Oh my gosh, that would be so darling. That would be so, so cute. When do you expect to get more of the chunky yarn in linen color? I'm on your wait list. It's my order color and I need more. Oh, your outer color. Suzak, I believe that that is expected in July. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it will come sooner, but I believe that Riley Blake is expecting a big chunky thread shipment in July as the ETA. If it comes sooner though, that'd be fabulous. Is the chunky thread soft? It's yes. I mean, it's got a like a I don't know how to describe it. It's not like you know how sometimes you could buy that baby yarn that was like super soft, like baby soft? It's not like that. It's just kind of a regular cottony softness to it. But it's nice, you know, like it's firm but not fluffy but soft. I don't know how to describe it, Felicia. But I think it's not like stiff, you know, it's got a very nice feel to it. Like you can be cozy in it, you know, like it's got a nice feel to it. Yes, I went to order 14 count in June. Oh, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to see if somebody else bought it. Maybe somebody else bought it. That might be our last one, but there's more coming, so no worries if it's not out there right now. There's more literally on the way to me. Kira, so exciting. So exciting. How am I supposed to do all my stitching and all my crochet and my welding? You and me both, Jen. I feel the same way, but you know, I try to keep reminding myself like it's not a race. You know, I'm not going to sit there and time how long it takes me to do this or how long. Like it's not a race. I've really been enjoying this lately. Part of why I have been enjoying it is because I don't need magnification to do it. The other night we were sitting watching a show with the kids, and usually if I'm trying to cross stitch when we're watching a show, uh, I have my light on and it's like a beacon in the night. Like we have kind of a cozy lit living room and then my beacon is lighting the way through our living room. And so the kids are like nobody will sit by me because the light is so bright. And so with crochet, I can sit and I don't even need to have great lighting. I can just sit and do it. And the other day, was it this one? No, my daughter picked this one. It was this one. I just stitched I grabbed a skein out of the bag, just randomly, like I just dug around in there, grabbed a skein, did the middle, threw that back, reached in there, grabbed another one. Like we were watching a show and it was pretty dark in there. And this is the one that I did in the dark. And I just randomly, blindly picked out colors out of my crochet bag. So it's kind of nice. But that does lead me to another question. If I'm doing this garden quilts things, I need a portable magnifying light. So I need recommendations for that. It's not scratchy. No, I don't feel like it's scratchy. Do other people feel like it's scratchy? I do not feel like it's scratchy. No, I feel like it's fabulous. I don't feel like it's scratchy. It's not like my mom used to crochet with that red heart yarn, and that almost had a little bit of scratchiness to it. I feel I still have one of her Afghans upstairs, and I feel like that had a little bit of scratchiness to it. You know, like how you might feel if you put on a wool sweater and you kind of need to get used to it for a little bit. But this yarn, the chunky thread, I do not feel that way about. Okay, so I need portable magnifying light recommendations because that's going to be critical. It's going to be critical. Oh, Jen, you're doing a boy and a girl one? Oh, that's going to be so cute. The chunky thread is so, so soft to me. I love the feel of it. Okay, Debbie, that's good. It's not scratchy. Debbie says, yes, firm and soft. Great description. Oh, good. Good. I'm describing it well. Priscilla Blaine crocheted a sweet baby blanket with a white border. If I'm remembering correctly, these are the things that take up my brain space. She did. Well, all I saw was the one, in the picture that I just shared with you guys. So this, Lori did a pillow, and it's got the white as the border. And I think it's really pretty how it makes all those colors pop and kind of stand out. So I think that's really lovely. It's really lovely too. Okay, not scratchy at all. It's 100% cotton, but I want it all, says Jen. I know the feeling. Steph says, this is off topic, but I want to ask before someone else comes in my office work. Do you have the chat for One Nation, the chart from One Nation by Bent Creek? I don't think I do, but I can get it. One Nation. I cannot spell. No, I don't have it. But if you send me an email, Steph, I can add that to my order because I need to order this week. About the light while stitching, I had to tape a piece of cardboard to the lamp so my hubby wouldn't be blinded. It's really bright, especially when the lighting is dark. And one of my sons used to sit kind of like I would be sitting here and he would sit like down here. Now nobody will sit down here because I would have my light on. It was kind of shining in that direction. And when I would turn it on, he'd be like, whoa, Mom, what is going on? Like shielding himself. And I was like, blinded by the light. Yes, Red Heart is acrylic. Yes, it feels much different. Lori's is very soft. I love my Halo Go. Okay, Natalie. Exactly what I was hoping. It wasn't that scratchy like old time red yarn. Yes. No, it's not like old time red heart yarn. Because I have an Afghan. My mom used to use that all the time. And she'd made all of us Afghans before we went to college. It was like our departing gift. And I still have it upstairs. And it's not that scratchy feel. It is not. Okay, so I shared cross stitch cloth. So that's that. And I would love feedback about, is Halo Go like the only magnifying on the go light, or are there other options out there? Do other people have on the go magnifying lights that you don't need to plug in and have a cord with it, so that you can use it when you're on the go. Okay, and then I pulled some cross stitch charts. And the ones that I pulled, this is a little bit of a highlight, a designer highlight of Stitching with the Housewives. And the reason that I did this is because I received their 3 new ones that they just shipped this month. So I have those and I got them in the shop, so they're ready to ship. And then they have a bunch of other ones that are really good for this time of year for stitching. If you're getting into summer stitching or patriotic stitching or 4th of July stitching, they have a lot of really fabulous ones. So I brought them all to share. Okay, first up, this one is brand new. I just got it in the shop. They just shipped it to me last week, I think. It's called Berry Bakery, and it's by Stitching with the Housewives. And that's what it looks like. Berry Bakery. This one is Hello America. That's what that one looks like. Hello America by Stitching with the Housewives. And this one is Proud to be an American. Okay, so those are all the ones that are brand new, just arrived. And then I have a bunch of other ones here that have been in the shop. Rhonda says, I love my Halo Go. So many love that one. Okay. Kim says, I have a necklight by Glausent. That is wonderful. It charges with an USB connection. It has 3 level of light. It does not have magnification, but works well with my bifocals. I'm going to need to get some of those. Vicky, I'm very late. Was at the doctor's office. Hello, Vicky. So glad you are here. Natalie says the magnifying light plugs into charge, but then you can use it for like 3 hours on a charge. Okay, that's really good to know. I got a Halo Go for Christmas with a gift card from Hubby Love It. You do? Okay. That's good to know. So maybe I need to look into that. I wonder. I'll have to look. I wonder if it's something that I can carry in the shop. I have to look at that. Okay, first up we have Red, White, and Bantam by Stitching with the Housewives. All of these are going to be Stitching with the Housewives charts because I just pulled a bunch for them. Since I had these new ones, I just pulled a bunch of their other ones to be able to share. Hello, Spring. Because I don't know about you guys, but right now I am in the mood to stitch summer stuff. So I pulled you're getting into that time frame. Sometimes I like to stitch stuff ahead of time, but oftentimes I like to stitch in the season because I feel like it. I feel that season when we're in it. And so I like to stitch in the season. This one is Liberty Farm. So cute. This is an oldie but goodie. Back when Priscilla was designing for Hands-On Design, this one is Chock Full Liberty. Liberty Chock Full. Calendar Crates June. Calendar Crates July. Buzz of the Bees. Patty, this one's not for you. Buzz of the Bees. And Barnyard Bakery. That's super cute. And yes, I'm going to be adding the month-to-month Stitch Along reservation for their new series that is coming out. I hope to get that online. Kim says, I'll send you an Amazon link to a magnifying light that I use and like. It's inexpensive, but you look ridiculous. Kim, why are you trying to send me out into the world for the first time in a very, very long time looking ridiculous? What in the world? As if I'm not paranoid and self-conscious enough, but then you're giving me tools to make me look even more ridiculous. Halo Go light, says Lisa. Love the Halo Go. Can't see to stitch without it. That's kind of where I'm at these days. Like I have to have light and magnification in order to see. It's like my eyes were okay stitching before until I started stitching on the higher count. And now that they've gotten a taste of stitching with light and magnification, now they're like, we're not going back. Because even on the lower count cloth, I still can't stitch without the magnification. Is the crochet panel expected soon? I have an order to submit, but I'm waiting on that to include it. So, Debbie, I think I just got shipping notification. So, let me look. I have more chicken salad wide back for the backing for that coming. So that's shipped and is on the way to me. They've shipped me a few things today, so let me look. It's not that. I swear I saw that it was on the way to me, but it should be coming very soon because they have it in stock. And so if I haven't received notification, it should be coming soon. But soon would mean if they've shipped it to me, potentially it would be here early next week. I'm not seeing that it's in the ones that I received today. If they haven't shipped it to me, then it could be a couple weeks from now. But if you want to send me an email, I can dig deeper when I'm not on here and look at our receiving list and what's expected to be coming soon. And I can let you know. I can give you more a smaller window if I can look into it a little bit more. Rhonda says the Halo Go can be plug-in or rechargeable magnifying. I got it off of Amazon in a knitting needle case to put it in for travel. Oh, that's a good idea. I like how I can adjust the light magnifier to any angle depending on where or how I'm sitting. So I have the Halo light right now with magnification. It's just not a Go one. It's one that has to be plugged in. I use a Vision 8 headlamp so can put on with my glasses. It has a light that can be recharged, 5 magnification lenses. It works for me from Amazon. Nice. I got the knitting needle travel case too. It's perfect. Oh, to put it in, huh? It's a conversation starter. Not trying to make you look ridiculous. Trying to find you lots of friends. Oh my goodness. Or to keep people away from me. Now that might be an okay tactic. It's really funny because Joan, who works for us, she was out kind of she stopped at a quilt shop over the weekend and she came in this morning and she said, I stopped at a quilt shop a few towns away. And she said, I was telling him where I work, and the woman goes, "Oh my gosh, I want to meet Angela. I would love to be able to meet her." And I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, she knew who you were." And I thought, "Oh my gosh, that was slightly surreal." It's very, I don't know, very something. Post cataract surgery, no more magnifier, only readers, but need light. Wow, Deborah, that's nice. Lonnie, are the patterns you just showed available PDF? I'm too lazy. They are not available PDF. No, I did try to get PDF from them, but they said no. So I can't get them PDF, but I have the paper ones in the shop. I'd love to hear more about this ridiculous looking solution, Kim. I'm plugged in currently and I clamp my magnifying light to the table so I cannot easily relocate. Oh, yeah, that's where I'm at a little bit. Okay, so that is all that. Oh no, I have more cloth here. Sorry, these are 32 counts. Okay, let me share these quick since I pulled them. This is 32 count Blue Moon. Blue Moon. And you know, the one that I think would look fabulous on this is Silent Night by Country Cottage Needleworks. I think that church on this dark blue navy would look fabulous. So this one's called Blue Moon, and it's 32 count linen. And then this is the one that I'm stitching my Christmas list on that a lot of you guys have asked about. It's called Water Lily, and it's in 32 count linen. And it's kind of this sagey, it's like a sagey green color. So that's in the shop. This one is really pretty. It's called Star Sapphire. And it's like a sagey blue gray, if that makes any sense, but it's really pretty. I think that would be gorgeous to stitch something on. And then this one is 40 count Sandstone by Wichell, 40 count linen called Sandstone. And then this one is a Weeks Dye Works linen, and it's called Seafoam, and it's 32 count. And I think this one is beautiful too. It almost has like a little bit of natural modeling in it. You know, you can see it's called Seafoam, and it's 32 count linen, and it's by Weeks Dye Works. That's really pretty. What could you do on that? So those are the rest of the cloths that I pulled to share with you guys today. Well, I need some Happy Meals. So says Lonnie. Jill, I'll post the link to the Happy Little Stitchers group. Your spouses will thank me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. What was the question for today? I would like to know, because I feel like it was a good one. Oh, it's about Granny Squared. Yeah, it was about, are you joining us for the Granny Square Along, and to post that picture to social media to spread the word. So that was the question for today. So take a minute to answer the question if you could. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel if you haven't already. You can also find us on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can follow us there. And of course, you can join our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group for all things encouraging and inspirational and positive and happy, a happy little space for people to visit. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. Now, don't forget, we have our new release live stream tonight. We are having a new release party tonight for both Moda and Riley Blake. This release seems to be a little bit smaller, so I feel like we can put it together and do it together in a timely manner so that it's not, you know, a crazy amount of time. Yes, I do have fabric swatches to share with you from Moda. So I'm super excited about that. I also have fabulous storyboards to share with you from Riley Blake Designs. So I'm very excited about that. And lately I have been really thinking about trying to do, well, that's the question for Thursday. So we'll talk about it on Thursday, but start thinking in your mind about like quilt alongs that you would like to do for some of these fabulous collections that are coming out, or maybe from a previous collection, or taking a quilt pattern and a collection and mashing them together and coming up with our own quilt along. And if you guys have anything like that in mind. So new release party tonight. Then I will see you on Thursday for our quilting live stream. And for those of you who are in the Stitching with Lori Club, I will see you Thursday night for our quilting or Stitching with Lori Club meeting. So Thursday afternoon, I might have said Thursday night, but Thursday afternoon for our quilting live stream, Thursday night for our Stitching with Lori Club meeting. So I hope to see all of you guys tonight for a fun time tonight. Lots of prizes and games and fun. Bring your fun to the party tonight, because I would love to just kick back and have a good time with you guys. So thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you so much, Leanne. Leanne just gave us a super chat. That is so, so nice of you. And believe it or not, just to update you, for all of you fabulous people who have been giving us super chats and supporting our goal of trying to get an overhead camera, we are researching it. My husband has been on the ball researching that to figure out what kind of setup we can get in here so that we could have two cameras, one that you can see me and one you can see down overhead, which might be beneficial to everybody. So thank you so much, Leanne. That is so, so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys tonight for some fun time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a fabulous week, you guys, and I will see you tonight and on Thursday. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care. 7:30, Barbara, 7:30 Central Time tonight, right here on our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel, 7:30 p.m. Central Time tonight. So I will see you there. Have a fabulous day. See you later.